guys, this is ICO TV. We are still on Malta. It's a blockchain summit. I'm talking to Max. He's the CEO of the project called Azbit. Hi Max, how are you?
How do you do? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I've met you at a couple of events before, and I'm pleased that you actually spent some time interviewing us.
Cool. I saw you actually in New York. You had really a huge booth there. You were really well exposed. So you are around in this industry for a while. So can you tell me what were your previous projects and what do you present now?
Thank you for such a nice introduction. Yes, it's true. Actually, in New York, it was the largest stand on a whole exhibition. Yes, yes. Thank you for recognizing that. So, Azbit is a banking project, right? What we're trying to do. We realize that there is a niche in the market when the old school banking meeting the new school blockchain projects. They don't like each other, and they will keep fighting and fighting and fighting, and it swings one way or another. And we realized that the easiest option to actually get these to put this war to the end is actually to join one of the forces and join both of them in one project, and that's what we decided to do. So Azbit project is about joining the traditional banking services and the new blockchain products in one. It's all going to be under one roof, and people will be able to use their traditional banking in the way they've been using for the past 300 years, and with the possibility of using blockchain products under the same ecosystem.
So before you had an exchange, you had some other services, and now you're here to present the STO. So you're going, as you described me before our interview, to launch the STO in order to get the fundings to buy an existing traditional bank with traditional financial instruments and add new instruments, blockchain investment banking, to this traditional one. So can you tell me what did you do before the exchange and other services?
That's correct. We've been in this industry for a while, in crypto industry, I would say, and we've got an existing exchange called Bitsane, and it's been operational for 2 years and a little bit, I believe now, and it has got quite a huge exposure in Europe, right? That's our main market, and it's an exchange what we were thinking about developing into something else, but the way it was built as an exchange 2 years ago, it was extremely difficult to add products to it. So we just discovered by operating that exchange that the industry needs much more than just an exchange, right? And it was easier and makes more sense to build right from the ground with the correct foundation for the code, to build the foundation which will accommodate all the rest of the products what we're planning to join in that particular ecosystem. And the Bitsane still works. It's you can go and check it out. It has got about 300,000 users or something like that. And the developers who was writing the code for the Bitsane is actually writing a code for this project as well. And that is why I'm glad to say to your viewers that the project is actually 80% ready to be launched as soon as the banking license will be fully conformed to us.
And this STO, so you are raising how much funds, and you are planning to buy actually the bank, existing bank, adding services in the code from the crypto space that you know, and the token holders, I mean the buyers of the security tokens, will actually, this is an equity, right?
That's correct, yes. They will actually share the profits of the whole ecosystem, right?
And own at the same time.
At the same time, yes. You're becoming like a shareholder. You're buying shares of the actually banking structure. So that's what it is. That's what makes it unique. How many customers can go and say, well, I went online and I bought shares of HSBC or Lloyds Bank or NatWest or Citibank? It's extremely difficult to do. But here is a good chance of actually participating in something which gives you an ownership of a banking structure. Simple as that. I think it's one of the unique opportunities on the market where general public, people who prepare to invest into interesting projects, can actually own something tangible, I would say.
And Azbit is going to be the brand under which this new banking structure will operate with standard old financial instruments, including the new ones. Your funding target is $28 million, What in case that you don't get $28 million that you need actually to buy this bank, existing with old financial instruments?
Thank you for that question. That's an interesting question, and we've been asked it a lot. The situation is with the bank that we could actually buy bank without involvement of STO. We are a group of very successful venture entrepreneurs, and we have enough money to buy the bank itself. The problem is that the regulator, in order to keep the banking license for us alive, requires 20 million francs to be put down as a minimum security deposit, something like that, right? And that's the money we don't have at this moment. And the situation is that because it's such a unique and interesting project, we've been approached by a couple of investors and a couple of big funds and venture investors who said, we'll give you all the money, but we want 60% of the business because it's a really, really good.
And you didn't like it?
No, for some strange reason, we decided not to give away it's our baby, right? You can't just give it away. It took many years of hard work to come to where we are now. And what we decided that we can always come back to them in the future if, for example, we'll get short of a couple of millions and we'll still need them and we won't be able to raise them ourselves. We can always come back to them, but we'll be in much stronger position to negotiate while we're there. But we're still prepared to negotiate with a large investment institution of the named shares, of the privileged shares, which will be actually their name will go onto the paperwork for the company, so they'll become like premium shareholders of the.
Actually, you have a hedge in case of not optimum scenario. So the new Azbit banking group is going to have like the gateway or the interface for different kind of services, traditional and the new ones. And yeah, so if you're going to buy this existing bank with traditional financial instruments with existing user base, and you mentioned 300,000 user base already with on that exchange, so you're gonna invite all these guys here, so you're gonna like scale the number of users probably fast.
We won't even have to do that, to be perfectly honest with you. Even on this particular conference, we had a queue of people asking us, begging us, can we please get serviced by your bank? Because as we all know, the crypto industry lacking of banking services. Everyone who is here experienced the problem with their banking one way or another. And being perfectly honest with you, the guidelines, what the Swiss authorities are setting for us, is very much doable. There is nothing unusual there. There is nothing sort of like out of this world which we can't sort of follow in order to keep the license and operate in a fully regulatory manner. So that's absolutely correct. You're 100% right. And we'll be able to, using the experience of the bankers gained over the last 300 years or something like that, we'll launch all the new products which has been developed on a blockchain in the last 3-5 years, and it will provide unique services, unique opportunities for the whole industry in general. And people from this conference queuing in front of our booth, just asking, please, can you service us? So yeah.
The big banks are not probably that flexible enough in order to jump into it, and you are in the right time, in the right place, probably.
You're 100% right. But also, what I'll tell you more, you were saying that it's a good strategy for growing the business, but also there is a strategy even for, there is an exit strategy, because we already been approached by the large players, by the large banking institutions who said to us, once you'll get it all set up, once you'll get it all established, we'll buy you. Simple as that. And
remember, future billionaire.
Yeah, hopefully I'll retire. Yeah, no, I'm joking. No, I think nothing will take me from that game.
Cool. I see that you're really passionate about your baby, as you call it. So I guess that it is a successful way in front of you. You mentioned that your team is around the world, located everywhere, right?
That's absolutely correct. There are quite a few people working. It's not like a one-boy game. There is a large team behind this project, and parts of our team who are the bankers who advising us of what we need to do and how to get it done are based in Switzerland, in Zug, and that's where the azbit AG company registered and shares are issued, and that's what the token owners are buying the shares of the azbit AG in Switzerland. We also have got a entry in the team in London, that's where I'm based, and we've got a team of developers who are based in Belarus, and we've got another team who are based in Tallinn in Estonia. So we are a multinational large operation, yes.
Cool. It was a pleasure to talk to you. One piece of advice: don't sell too early.
Well, hopefully I won't, but what else I would say to you, watch this space, watch it, watch how the banking industry developing. There are 600 banks are currently operating in Europe, and only 4 of them crypto friendly. 4 out of 600. So guys, I'm sure that there is a market for us. Sure, there is a market space for us. Thank you very much for your time. I highly appreciate it once again that you managed to squeeze us in your busy schedule, but it will definitely benefit your viewers.
Cool. Thanks a lot. I wish you good luck.
Thank you very much. I highly appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. That was the CEO of the project called Azbit, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel because we are the best. Bye.
The best.
Ciao.